everyone, welcome back to your trusted source for all the latest in global trade, logistics, and geopolitics. Let's dive into the top stories making waves this week, from massive ships to rare earth diplomacy and lightning fast deliveries. The world's largest container ship MSC Irena has docked at Vizhinjam International Seaport in Kerala, making a historic moment for India's maritime sector. With a capacity of over 24,000 containers and a length of 400 meters, this mega vessel's arrival positioned Vizhinjam as a rising global shipping hub. The event signals India's growing role in international trade and showcases the country's expanding port infrastructure. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Shri Yogi Adityanath has announced that the state government will soon declare a minimum support price for maize to ensure fair compensation for farmers. Along with the MSP, the government will set up dedicated procurement centers across the state to streamline the buying process, prevent exploitation by middlemen, and strengthen the rural agriculture economy. This move aims to boost farmer confidence and promote maize cultivation in the region. India is actively working to reduce its dependence on China for rare earth elements by building an alternative and self-reliant supply chain. Amid rising global concerns and export restrictions from Beijing, Commerce Minister Shri Piyush Goyal confirmed that India is exploring domestic reserves and strategic global partnership to secure these critical minerals. Rare earth elements are essential for high-tech industries, electric vehicles, and defense technologies, making this initiative crucial for India's long-term economy and strategic interest. Logistic firm All Cargo Gati has introduced a 24-hour air delivery service across 8 major Indian cities, offering lightning-fast shipping for e-commerce, perishables, and express parcels. This new service leverages dedicated air routes to ensure overnight delivery, aiming to significantly enhance supply chain efficiency and meet growing demand for same-day logistics solutions in urban sectors. India is holding regular talks with China to ensure stable supply of rare earth elements. These materials are crucial for electronics, electric vehicles, and defense industries. China recently imposed export restrictions, raising concerns for Indian manufacturers. The Indian government is also exploring local production, recycling, and new global partnerships. These steps aim to reduce India's dependence on China for critical raw materials. Ukrainian drone attack led to temporary flight suspension in Moscow, St. Petersburg, and other Russian countries. Russia shut down major airports as a safety measure. Over 100 drones were intercepted, mostly near the Ukraine borders. Flights resumed in Moscow by morning, but some delays continued. No injuries or damage to airport facility were reported. The government has approved MSP procurement of 54,166 tons of moong from Haryana, Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh for the 2025-26 season. Additionally, 50,750 tons of groundnuts will be procured from the Uttar Pradesh under the same scheme. The procurement window in Andhra Pradesh has been extended to June 26 to help more farmers. Central agencies NAFED and NCCF will manage the buying process. These steps aim to ensure fair prices for farmers and boost domestic production. Finland has opened an honorary consulate in Ahmedabad, Gujarat to strengthen ties with India. The consulate aims to boost business, culture, and innovation partnership between Finland and Gujarat. Finnish Ambassador Kimmo Lahde-Virta and Honorary Consul Kulin Lalbhai led the inauguration. Gujarat's strong infrastructure and business environment influenced Finland's decision. This move supports collaboration in clean energy, skill development, and sustainable design. The Maharashtra Maritime Board has approved increasing the Employee Provident Fund contribution to 12% from the previous 10%. This change benefits 149 employees with a salary cap of 15,000. The board also approved key port development projects including upgrades at Vadhavan Port. New breakwaters and ro-ro jetties will be built at Revdanda and Borivali Port. These steps aim to strengthen Maharashtra's maritime infrastructure and economy. UPS has expanded its air freight service between India and Germany to meet rising export demand. A new weekly Boeing 7478 flight now operates from Delhi to UPS Kolong hub, doubling capacity. UPS also runs a Boeing 747-400 freighters between Bangalore and Kolong. This expansion supports key industries like automotive, retail, and healthcare. The move strengthens UPS global logistic network and India's export reach. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on global trade and logistics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest news delivered straight to you. See you in the next video.